I'm Sephora Malka-Heller, and this is my daughter,
Shifra Devora-Witt.
We are the authors of the
Complete Asian Kosher Cookbook.
And today we're going to be making Chinese sweet and sour chicken. This is a recipe that my mother developed, and we're sure that you're going to enjoy it as much as we have.
Let's get started. So sweet and sour chicken is a little bit more complicated than some of the other recipes in Chinese cooking because there are actually three parts. The first part is the sauce. So we're going to start out by putting the sauce together in a saucepan. Then we're going to make the stir-fried vegetable component, and then we'll make the fried chicken, and then we'll assemble them all together. Let's start. Okay, so in a saucepan, you're going to combine pineapple juice, I've already preheated my pan or my pot. You don't have to do that, but I did for the video's sake. We're going to add some sugar. In Israel, we get something wonderful. It's turbinado sugar. It's like a raw sugar that's very, very fine. So if you can find that in your store, fantastic. It has a lot of health benefits, but you could also use white sugar. My bubby's original recipe did call for white sugar. Let's see. Get all that sugar in there. Okay, now we're going to add some white vinegar. This is just plain old white vinegar. You know what, I think I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit. Okay, so it was on low, but now we're going to turn it up to high. This is some water, just regular old water. Some soy sauce. We like to use low sodium soy sauce in our book. We think it's healthier, so that's what we try to do. And this is a mixture of cornstarch and water. This is a really common mixture used in Chinese cooking. It helps to thicken things. So this is our cornstarch and water mixture, and we're going to thicken up our sauce. Let's take a look with our sauce, and let's just thicken it up. Okay, so I'm going to try to go slow so you'll be able to see this. You can see I'm stirring with my left hand, not as easy as it looks. And once the rest, it's hot enough, it's going to get nice and thick. It's already starting to happen. Okay, so we've been stirring for a few minutes now. And it's already thickened to just the right amount. I want to show you. Let's see if we can get a nice clear picture of that. I had to turn up the heat to get it to, and while I was stirring continuously, to make sure it would thicken properly. And it's going to take a different amount of time on everyone's stove because everyone's heat's going to be different. So that's how it worked for us. It took a few minutes. And the most important thing, like I said, when you're using cornstarch and water mixture is you have to just keep on stirring. Okay, so here's our sauce. It's ready to go. I'm actually going to take it off of the heat, and I'm going to let it just sit here for a minute while we're doing the second part of the recipe. Okay, let's get some oil, just a little bit, and we're going to add our green and red bell peppers to the pan. Now, for the sake of the video, I pre-fried them for a minute, but at home this would take a few minutes. Remember with sweet and sour that you don't want your vegetables to be limp in any way. You really want them to still be crisp, so it doesn't take a lot of time to fry the vegetables. I'm going to add some onion. Some mushrooms. Some pineapple chunks. Okay, let's stir this up a little bit. And this is actually, I think, my grandmother's secret ingredient. It's tomatoes. You don't see a lot of tomatoes in Chinese cooking, but they call for it in this recipe. And I remember I thought it was very strange the first time I tried it. But now that I've tasted it, I know that it's really quite delicious. And then You're going to just pour some of this delicious sauce into your pan, and you're good. Okay, I'm actually going to turn the fire down on this. You're going to let this just sit. Now, like I said, in real life, not on YouTube, it's going to take a little bit more time than what it looks like today. So you'll see, you'll taste, you'll do it at your own pace, but this is what it should basically look like when you're ready to spoon it over your fried chicken. Now let's go to the third part of our recipe, which is getting the chicken made. I'm going to take this off the fire, and I'm actually going to switch. So there's that pan, and here's this one. Let's turn this back fire off. And now we're going to deal with the chicken. Okay. Let's just get this out of the way and let's make some fried chicken. Okay, so this is the batter that we've already created. I want you to look at the consistency. This is the right consistency for this kind of a batter. Today, though, I followed the recipe exactly. It came out a little bit thick, and so I added a drop of water. And each time, you know, everything comes out differently. The flour is a little bit moist, a little bit more dry. Things happen. So this is the consistency you want to go for. Cooking is really very intuitive. So when something doesn't seem like it's coming out just the way you want it to, it probably isn't. And you might have to adjust, like I did this morning. I had to just add a little bit more water to my batter to get it the consistency that I wanted it to be. Now I forgot, I need to heat my oil up a little higher. Let's get this nice and heated. And then we're going to just coat this chicken in this lovely batter. Now I want to point out, I'm sure you're looking at this video and you're thinking, this is not exactly health food. It's true, it's not health food, but it's sweet and sour chicken. You only eat it once in a while, and when you want to eat it, you want it to be the best it can possibly be. As far as I'm concerned, that's this recipe. So eat it once in a while, enjoy every bite, enjoy Bubby's recipe, and let's see what happens. Let's see if the batter is ready yet. If it's hot enough, you'll see right away. I'm just going to put a little, okay, see, it's perfect. You see how it's rising right to the surface? That means the batter is ready, and we can start putting this chicken in the batter. Oops. Okay, let's do it. I've got some nice big chunks of chicken happening here. You see how it's going to puff right up? It's going to start to get golden brown very, very quickly. There we go. Enough for right now. Try to clean off my fingers a little bit. Let's flip it over. You see how nice and golden brown that is? You see how quick this is? This is actually probably the fastest part of the recipe. Okay, it's splattering a little bit, so you want to stand far enough back that there's no issue about, God forbid, getting burned. Let me give it another minute to just brown up on this side. I see for some reason it normally cooks faster on the first side. Let's give it a minute. Okay, let's go to the plate that I've already prepared, which is chicken that's ready. Okay, so this is what the chicken's going to look like when it's all ready. Actually turn this off. This is what it looks like when it's frying in the pan. Okay. So let's see, is this nice and done? Here we are. You see how golden it is on the other side? You could even leave it a little bit longer. I think I'm going to leave it a little longer. I think we'll use the chicken that I've already prepared for today. So here's chicken. I've already put it on a paper towel and drained it. And you're going to just, normally I would serve this on some white rice, or you could put white rice on the side. You can plate it. And then you are going to use this delicious sauce that we've already made. And let's pour some of that great sauce onto this delicious chicken. Oh, yum, very delicious. Not gonna worry about that too much. Thanks for joining us. Here we are, Bubby's famous sweet and sour chicken. Please visit us at www.asiankoshercookbook.com. That's www.asiankoshercookbook.com. You can order the book, and there's lots of great recipes there as well.
Think kosher, think Asian.